tax issues, kind of saving a big finish here for me in this discussion about tax advantages to ownership versus renting. What are you thinking of there?
Yeah, so the last piece, the fifth advantage that I went over was the tax benefit that you have as a homeowner. When you pay interest on your mortgage on your home, that interest is tax deductible. A lot of people, that's their biggest deduction.
Yeah.
Even wealthy borrowers that could pay off their house 3 times over still keep a mortgage many times because they know that's one of their biggest write-offs. So I think it's a huge point to consider when you're looking at the pros and cons of renting versus buying.
Well, and Uncle Sam is not really your uncle. So if you can keep your money in your pocket and out of Uncle Sam's, that's a good idea, I think. You can build a future for yourself. Uncle Sam be all right. Let somebody else pay Uncle Sam. Right. But you said it before, Ron, the idea of leveraging there with home ownership. Sometimes it's a great idea to have that mortgage payment and take advantage of those tax breaks, right? I mean, you've said it.
Well, and I was going to actually add another tax advantage that wasn't mentioned, because I absolutely agree with the tax deductibility of the interest, but there's also another tax advantage. We all know that the Uncle Sam that's not our relative is not going to let us earn money without getting a piece of it. One of the exceptions to that is a primary residence. When an individual sells a primary residence, all the gain that they received, up to $250,000, is tax-free. For a married couple, $500,000. So it's hard to go out into the market or any place else and earn money tax-free. And in addition to what was stated on the one side, there's that second tax advantage. And on mortgages, just in general. And Paul, you and I have offline had lengthy conversations on the plus and minus of mortgages. And there are people out there that just want the emotional and feel good of owning their own house outright. But I would also say there is a counter argument to that, saying, for example, owning your house outright makes it something of a creditor target, because if you get sued, that property is going to be the first thing the attorneys are going to go after. And if you have a mortgage on it, it's really off the table. So it's, again, like most things in life, it's a situational situation, client by client.
Yeah, client by client. And that's why you want to work with the right experts who will listen to your concerns, American Dreamer. You need to work with professionals who are paying attention to your heart and your mind. It's your goal. It's your American dream. You can get there from here. You can own your dream.